I'll be watching. Yeah. So yeah, once you're ready to start on your block or your cushion, we can start with our legs crossed if you like, or your feet in a longer tailor pose. Absolutely fine to be there. So, or even the feet wide, absolutely fine. So whichever kind of works for you just to start with. And then we'll settle our shoulders. So just settling the shoulders, lengthening up through the spine. And then let's just close our eyes just in this first few moments of our practice. And as we inhale, we're going to take the right ear towards the right shoulder, your right ear towards your right shoulder. And then on a gentle exhale, that could be in and out through the nose if you like, coming back to upright. So we can inhale to our left side and exhale to bring our head back to the central position. And do that just in your own time, in your own pace. We're seeing if we can move into the stretch on the inhale and then release out of it on the exhale. We're going to do that just 4 more times in total. Just noticing the breath coming lightly in through the nose, into the chest, maybe heading down into the tummy. And then as you breathe out, your tummy softening and that warm air coming out through the nose. Let's do that 1 more time each side. It's coming to a point of stretch and then coming out of that stretch. Good. And then when we come back to our seated and upright position this time, we'll head over on the inhale to the right. And we'll just pause for an extra moment. I'd like you to take your left fingertips and possibly place them just to the left side, just enough to start to feel a little bit more of an intense stretch into left side, maybe across the top of the shoulder, maybe all the way down through the arm. And while you're there, take another breath in, and on your next exhale, turn your chin towards your right shoulder. So now notice, again, a change of stretch while we're there. Good. And then from here, we'll just do a couple of little nods. A breath in and breath out as we tuck the chin and then release. And again, just notice that really gently, really softly. And then to come out of that, we'll bring our left hand back first and then gradually lift your gaze and bring your head back to your start position. Well done. Now let's do exactly the same to the other side. So when you're ready, inhaling over to your left side, take your time. Just enjoying that. Finding the stretch on the right side now, but still noticing there's length through the spine. We haven't collapsed. And now our right fingertips just head towards the right side, just heading out towards the side of the hip there. Notice the stretch, and then when you're ready, your next inhale, turning your head towards the left. And one side might feel quite a bit tighter than the other, so don't force anything. Just be there, just enjoying that stretch. Notice if it's too much, just to back off a little. And then we'll inhale and exhale as we do, if it's available to you, a little nod. Inhaling and exhaling, just waking up the neck this morning. Great ones to do, just gentle ones to do at the desk as well. Good. When we finish that, we'll bring the hand back and then we'll gradually lift our gaze and bring our heads back to the central position. Really well done. Last little bit with our breath. Inhaling, nod chin to chest, draw your chin down towards your chest. And then on your exhale, can you bring your chin up towards the sky, closing your mouth and noticing the stretch through the front of the body now, maybe even firming up the hands and opening across your chest. Ready again to inhale into flexion, so tuck of the chin to chest. And then as we exhale, maybe we can close our mouths, out breath through the nose and bring the chin up sky high. Noticing that really lovely stretch through the front of the body now. and then relax and recover. Well done. From here, could you extend your left leg for me? So just reach it out a little bit. It doesn't have to be too wide. And then from here, we take your left hand to the knee and just kind of find that little bit of purchase there. Gentle twist on the exhale. Can we twist round towards our right side? And now the neck might feel a little bit freer. We can look over the left shoulder, right shoulder. So sorry, left hand to your right knee. We've turned to the right and we're looking over the right shoulder. Inhale fully. And exhale, maybe a little bit deeper twist. And then when you're ready, inhale and exhale. Just come back to your central position, but leave your left hand where it is. Reach your right arm up, stretch up. And then as you exhale, could you reach over towards your left foot? Yeah, that's it. So the body's turned a little bit to the right, gorgeous. That's brilliant. And then have a look up to the right side of the room there, wherever you've got to. Inhale, and then as we exhale, use your left hand as a little bit of purchase and twist a little bit more towards that right side. Take another breath in. Good, twist again on that exhale, drawing yourself a little closer over the left thigh, but nothing too major. And then as we inhale, we'll release a little. And on the exhale, we'll reach the right hand somewhere towards your left calf, knee, somewhere where you can now feel the right side of the body as we turn a little bit towards the left. I'm not going to ask you to do any more than this, so don't worry. So now can we take the breath wide into the right side of your body? So drawing that breath into that right shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Now gradually unravel both hands and inhale your way up to sitting and just take a breath. Well done. Let's change sides. So we'll bring our left leg in, just nice and quietly. Send the right leg out, nice and gently. Just waking up the body this morning. Come back to your upright position. And now it's our right hand to our left knee, isn't it? Your right hand to your left knee. Good. From here, we can turn to the left. Good. Take a breath in. And as we breathe out, left fingertips down towards the ground. And we can exhale our way over towards our left side. That's it. We can look, so we can turn the head. Take another breath in, lengthen up through the spine. And on the exhale, see if we can just turn a little bit deeper. Not everybody's going to want to do that. Good, inhaling. And as we exhale, we can come back just to our central position. Leaving your right hand where it is, can we reach the left arm up? Now, when you're ready, turning our body a little bit towards that left side, can we reach over towards the right? And again, one side might feel a little bit trickier than the other, so take your time. Notice the sit bones on your block or your cushion or wherever you are this morning. So root those sit bones down, get a wonderful side stretch. Brilliant, using the breath there. Inhale, and now as we exhale, can we rotate the body round so then our left hand just lands anywhere? It could just be the thigh. Could be the knee, it could be towards your shin, and we turn the body a little bit towards the right. So now I want you to feel your left back body, your left back of shoulder. Inhale wide into that left side, to the ribs, to the waist, a little bit like we do with our child pose position. And one more time, feels really good. That's my right side, feels particularly good on this right side for me. I know it's your left side. Inhaling and exhaling, just stretching out into the back body. And then slowly start to unravel the hands, inhaling. And as we exhale, we can come up to our seated position. Well done. Let's head to 4-point kneeling. Tiny bit of wrist and footwork. You're going to enjoy this, I know it. So let's just start with the toes tucked right under and get your little toe involved there. So pick out your little toes. Now, get all the toes spread and sit back. Give those feet a good stretch. Just really waking up the soles of the feet, maybe the Achilles tendon, the shins and the calves. We'll stay here. We're going to pop the hands down to the mat, but not in a 4-point kneeling. You're still on those toes for me. Yeah, and then when you're ready, could you take one hand and head your fingertips back towards your knee? You might need to lift a little bit so it's not too vigorous. Take a breath in. And a breath out. And then release and sit back a little bit more into those toes. Have a little wiggle around. And then we can lift a little to do the same to the other side. So now we're turning the thumb to the outside edge of the mat and the fingertips face the knee. Enjoy that stretch into the wrist. Take your time. Good, and then we'll unravel completely. This time we'll pop up so with less pressure on the knee, on the feet, and take the back of the hand down towards your mat, fingertips facing your knee, and release, we're not staying. And then same to the other side. That's it, so the fingertips face back and your thumbs facing in. Yeah, and then release again. Now a repeater into those feet. We're inhaling and exhaling as we sit back over those toes. We'll do that just a couple more times. So really waking up the feet, enjoying that, just a nice massage for those toes. Now when we release the feet, we'll sit ourselves all the way back into child pose. And now we're stretching the opposite way, aren't we? Reaching the arms forward, bringing your forehead down towards the mat. Less if you know it's better for you. Stay with me, don't worry if you've gone off camera. Reach the fingertips towards the front edge of your mat as you draw your sit bones all the way back to your heels. Take a wide breath in. And on the exhale, reach the fingertips just a little bit further forward. One more time, inhale. Good, and on the exhale, just reach and creep those fingertips just that little bit further forward. Stretching through the back of the body. Now when you're ready, rise all the way back up to 4-point kneeling, heading straight into cat to cow. Hands are under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Double check where you want those toes. And then when you're ready, inhale to round into cat. Can we scoop the tailbone under, arch all the way up into our cat stretch. And then on the exhale, can we send the sit bones high, the chest pulling forward and our gaze is lifted. Firm up the hands, separate the shoulders or between the shoulder blades there, between the collarbones, sorry. Inhale as we round into cat. And exhale as we come through into our cow pose. Tailbone high, chest is lifted, gaze is ahead. Firm through the hands and the forearms twice more. Round into cat. Scoop the tailbone round through that lower back. Lightly on the hands if we can, and then send those sit bones all the way up to the sky. Pull your breastbone forward and lift your gaze. Beautiful exercise for warming up the spine. Again, we'll do that one more time, doing absolutely brilliantly. Inhale to round. Don't worry if you've added extra breaths. Firm up the hands and then send the sit bones high. Pull the chest through and look forward or a little bit up to the sky. Brilliantly done. Come to just a pause. So now we've got the lengthened back position. Can we come to puppy pose? So we're going to bring our hands forward to the front edge of our mat. Dependent on our shoulders, we can either drop to the forearms if that's better for your shoulders, or we can leave the hands out, that's it, and then pull the chest down towards the mat. And it's pretty much like a kneeling downward facing dog. Yeah, so hands are shoulder width towards the front edge of the mat. We've got the tailbone heading high, but we need a little bit of abdominal tone so the lower back doesn't completely collapse. So notice what happens when you scoop the abdominals in a little bit. You might even notice a deeper stretch through that back body. Now pausing here, and could we now feel the lengthening through the sides of the body into those big back muscles as well as the front of the shoulder? And maybe those biceps and chest a little bit there as well. So inhaling wide into the sides of the body, getting length from the hips all the way through to the fingers. Exhaling. Light on the forehead if we're there. If we're on the forearms, we can be just modified just a little bit, still in that lovely stretch. Now from here, can we bring the hands back just a fraction? Scoop your right hand straight under your chest for me. Bring your forehead back to the mat. And then again, reach the fingertips out towards the edge of the mat. Notice back of shoulder on the left and right side. Square up your shoulders. So draw your left armpit down towards the mat. Inhale fully into the back body. Exhale fully.
When you bring your left hand back a little bit, allow a little bit of space now just to bring your right arm through. Both hands head forward, same to the other side. Left hand comes directly under the chest. Reach the left arm away as you bring your forehead back. Reach the right hand to the front edge of the mat again. Square up the shoulders so now your right armpit is facing the mat. Inhale fully into the back body, so across that middle part of the back. Exhale fully. When you're ready, slide the right hand in and unravel the left arm all the way back and bring yourself slowly back to child's pose one more time. Good, unravel and bring yourself into hero pose. So we've got the knees together and the heels pretty much sat under our sit bones there, haven't we? You might find it better just to separate the feet and have your bottom sort of inside. That can feel a little bit better. So whichever feels better for your feet. Inhale the arms up to the sky. Good, and then exhale, bring the arms down. I'll just stay in this side position just so you can see what we're doing with our arms. So reaching up and then reaching back into our chest stretch. Inhale the arms up. Good, and exhale the arms down. Now, option to stay here if you're happy. Otherwise, join me on the inhale to rise up. Good, open up through the whole front body and exhale, place the sit bones down. Just enjoy that. Just almost come on, Monday, here we are. Reach up and then reach the arms back. Yeah, lovely. We'll do that one more time. Reaching up, beautiful. Yeah, let the shoulders come with you, looking good. Inhaling, don't forget the breath. Exhaling, sit down. Now we'll clasp the hands behind the back, just like that. Interlacing the fingers, take your time. Good, and then from here we could lift our chest so we can pop the breastbone up. A little bit like our cow pose, our back might just hammock a little bit. That's okay if that feels comfortable for you. If not, send your tailbone down towards your heels. So lift your chest, lift your gaze. Inhale, and as we exhale, can we reach the knuckles back towards the feet? Can you get maybe the fingertips on the feet or the ground, or those knuckles just nestle into the soles? Inhale. Not as easy in this slightly restricted position. Exhale. And we'll do that one more time. Really enjoy that. Inhaling and exhaling. Oh, I did a little cheeky leaving back there, didn't I? Release the hands and then relax all the way back to our start. Now from here, can we reach the arms in front, round into almost like a seated cat pose. And on the exhale, can we bring the arms up? These are cactus arms, so they look like this, drawing the elbows back, lifting the chest. Again, you might come into that little cat pose, cow pose position. Good, so inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good, inhale and exhale. Fingertips coming forward. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, elbows go back. Beautiful. So almost just like a little kneeling cat to cow, twice more. Fingertips meet, and then elbows draw back to squeeze into the back body. One more time, wrap and round. Beautiful. Inhaling and then exhaling as we draw those elbows back. Superb. Relax back just to a long back. And now we're striding forward with our right leg. So we come up to our knees and we take a long stride forward with our right leg. Now, if you need something under the back knee, that's where you put your cushion or your towel. So if your knees are a little bit tricky, that's where you want to be now. Repeater, hip flexor stretch into a hamstring stretch. So come with me on this. Back toes can tuck if that's okay. Otherwise, your foot can be flat. Foot in front of the knee on our right side. Just to ease forward, come with me. Just enjoy this. Opening up into that left front of hip now. And as we ease forward, remembering that the front knee stays over the ankle pretty much, doesn't it? So easing forward and then easing back. Inhaling and exhaling. Now, if all that feels comfortable, you can come with me now. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, bring the fingertips down, sit back into a hamstring stretch. Yeah, you could use your block as well. So if that feels better, you could put your block under the calf, and we do that again. So we come forward on the in, and then we head back on the exhale. Yeah, we okay with that? Coming forward on the inhale, front of thigh stretch, come back on the exhale. Yeah. Now depends how far you want to go back. You just go back a little bit of the way. You could see if you can sit back a little bit and just enjoy. Here's our last one. Forward and then holding it back. Find the back of the thigh stretch. Should be there. Should have that stretch down the back of the leg. Beautiful. Now come all the way forward. This time double checking front knee over the ankle. Reach your left arm up for me. So we've got our right leg in front, left foot back, and then reach over towards your right side. Enjoy that beautiful stretch into the waist and into the hip, and maybe a little bit more into that hip flexor. Now just enjoy that. Good, inhale the arm up, and then exhale back to our start. Now let's swap sides. So again, you place your cushion now or your towel under your right knee. That's quite handy even if we haven't got any knee issues. And then we've got the big stride forward with our left leg. Yeah? So the left foot, then maybe your block under your calf as it comes for when you're coming back. Yeah? So again, let's just enjoy easing forward and pulling back. We can inhale, bring the hips forward, check your front knee still over your ankle, and then exhale as we come back. So just enjoy that. Easing forward to open up into the hip and then pulling back into that, just release. Yeah? Good. Then let's head into those repeater little half splits. So now we can bring the fingertips down, extend the leg. Decide if you want to use your block. You could even just have it as a little prop to the side as well. That's quite nice. So you're not even worrying about any balance, just enjoying that. So it's kind of just to the side for a little bit of support. Good, so we can ease forward on the in, pull back on the exhale, extend that front leg. Notice if one side feels a little bit more restricted than the other. Quite natural for that to occur. Let's do that again, one more time. So we can ease forward on the in and then pull back on the exhale. Decide where you want to go a little bit further back, or you're happy to stay with your block or your book or whatever you've got there as a little bit of support. Well done. Good, and then as we come out of that, we come back into our hip flexor stretch. Reach the right arm up, left hand to your thigh, and then exhaling over. Have you made sure you swap sides? So it's the same arm as your back leg. It's the same arm as your back leg. I thought maybe that was happening. Good, so lovely. Reach over towards our left side now, and notice that quite generous stretch into the outer thigh. More into that hip as well, that right hip, and maybe all the way down the right side of the body. Adapt where you need. Come all the way back. You are doing brilliantly. And then we're coming back to sitting, or we're coming to sitting. So we can be on the block. No, actually not on the block. We're going to do a seated buttock stretch. So seated pigeon, really. Right leg heads out, left foot to your thigh, fingertips behind you, or your palms or your knuckles, and now slide your right foot to the ground to find that stretch into the outer thigh of your left leg. Yeah, so I'm just doing the same as you, but I'm just showing you from the side here. So right foot down, chest is lifted, and we should feel quite a good stretch into that left buttock. Now make sure, into your left buttock. So make sure your knee feels comfortable. Lift your chest, lift your gaze, open across the front body. Try not to collapse into the shoulders. Let's take 5 breaths here. So anything around the hips and the buttocks and the hamstrings, if we're sitting a lot during the day, the odd little stretch, during the day would be great. Anything like this, just for a few breaths, just to release those muscles, remembering to get up and walk around. Ideally, it's suggested every half an hour. So that's a few drinks breaks, loo breaks, coffee breaks. Stick those in. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, pick up your bottom, stretch out your right leg, and then stretch out your left. Yeah, or vice versa, sorry. Good, and then we'll do the same to the other side. So left leg out, right foot onto the thigh, hands behind us or our knuckles, and then slide your left leg in to bring your bottom a little bit closer to your heel on that left side. Again, just check that your right knee feels comfortable. Check your upper body hasn't collapsed, and let's take 5 breaths here.
If you can't feel that buttock stretch on the right side, then just pop your bottom a little bit closer and lift your chest a little bit closer towards your foot or thigh. Inhale and exhale. Enjoy that. We get to go onto our backs in a moment. Inhale and exhale. Again, if you need to increase it, just keep popping a little bit closer, but try not to forget that shoulder position. Let's have one last breath here. Doing absolutely brilliantly. Good, then when you're ready, we can sit back a little bit, stretch out both legs, and bring ourselves all the way down onto our mat. Bring the knees into chest, send both legs up to the ceiling, and then add a little point and flex. Toes up and heels up. Doesn't matter if we're holding behind the thighs or we're holding behind the calves, just enjoy. We're nearly there, gang, we're nearly there. Lovely supine twist to come. Toes up and heels up, toes up and heels up. Good, and then separate the feet, circle the ankles. 4 and 3, 2 and 1, and the other way. 4 and 3, 2 and 1, and then bend the knees. Could we stretch out the left leg, put the right inside of foot to the inside of your left thigh, take your left hand to your outside right knee, and then exhale our way over into that lovely supine twist. Great mobilizer for the spine, but also again notice the hips, the lower back, maybe the waist. Our right hand can come wide to the side to a T position, or can rest just a little bit wider than the body. Take a breath in, and on the exhale, turn your head to the right. Good, inhaling as we're drawing the leg over towards our left, and exhaling it over, turning the head a little bit deeper towards the right. Inhale again, one last time. Exhale a little bit deeper into that supine twist if we can. And then when you're ready, inhale, easing our way back. Exhale, come back to your central position. Place your right foot to the floor and now open your right knee to the right, placing the sole of your right foot, similar position that you were just in, but now the sole of the foot is on the inside of the thigh. See if we can open the right knee a little bit towards the right into kind of a half butterfly position. Relax the upper body. Head that right thigh down towards the mat. And then gradually put the right foot to the floor. Stretch out your right leg. Place your left foot to the inside of the left thigh, to the right thigh, sorry. So your left inside foot to the right inside of thigh. Left arm out to the side, hand to the outside edge of your left thigh, and then exhale over towards our right. Again, notice the outer thigh and hip area. See if we can ease a little bit further over towards the right as we turn the head towards the left. Inhaling, drawing the left leg to the right, exhaling, turning the head a little bit more. Good, see if we can get a bit deeper into that stretch. Relaxing shoulders and coming back to the breath for our last one. Inhaling and exhaling, turn the head again. When you're ready, inhale and exhale your way back to your start. Place your inside of foot to the inside of your right, and then let your left knee drift open. Level up the hips, relax the upper body, and then see if we can lower that left leg a little bit closer towards the mat, opening up into the inner thigh. On our left side, upper body stays relaxed to the back of the head, just rest lightly on the mat. Inhale and exhale. From here, can we place, slowly bringing the left leg up, maybe giving it a hand with the left hand there, and then as the back imprints, kick both feet up to the sky for happy baby. Take hold of the ankles or the soles of the feet, fingertips to the outside edge, and the knees heading down towards your armpits as your tailbone heads down towards the mat. Your feet just tucked up towards the sky, their soles of the feet hooked up towards the sky. Inhale and exhale. One more breath, easing those knees in towards the body. And then when you're ready, release the feet, put the feet to the ground, extend the arms and legs out, so reach all the way through the fingertips to the toes, lengthen the whole entire body. Inhale and exhale fully. One more time, reach from the fingertips to the toes, stretching out through the whole of the body. And then when you're ready, bring the arms back to the side of the body. Bring your feet to the floor. Just close your eyes, bring your knees together and your feet a little bit wider. And then just for 10 breaths, just coming back to the breath we started with. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Just to start Monday, start the week in a really mindful, positive, calm way. Inhale and exhale. Clear the mind, the body settle. Whatever we've got on, whatever tasks we've got today, and taking them one at a time, doing the best we can, carving out some time for ourselves. And last breath. Well done. Bring the knees in. Nod your chin to chest. Exhale our way up to sitting. Bring the hands up towards the sky. Inhaling, bring the palms together. And then exhale the hands to heart center. Have a little nod of the chin. Namaste.
Thank you.